So in this video, I just wanted to talk about a couple things that you may not think about initially when you practice. And these are things that kind of helped me surpass the 14-15 second barrier, and it's just kind of little tools that I used to practice when I was getting a little faster. And so the first thing I wanted to talk about was looking past your cross upon inspection. And I know a lot of people have probably heard this before, like you need to look for your first pair and whatnot, but it's not as easy as it sounds. And even the most advanced speed cubers sometimes have a hard time seeing their first pair upon inspection, just because the crosses can be so bad that you just can't see anything. But the way that I like to think about and the way I like to practice sometimes, and as this actually works especially if you can't do your cross in one look, but also what you want to do is blindfold yourself after inspection and see how many moves you can do while keeping the cube, intact, keeping your cross intact. So for example, what I would look for here is making my cross. I know that I can one look this, but it might be a little more challenging if I try to go for this pair. So blindfolding myself now, I know that the pair is going to be split up and it's going to be somewhere on the top. So I didn't track it that far, but I do know that it's here. So I see, I open my eyes and I see it's here, and then I can insert it really easily. And that's just a special case, but for the sake of this video, I'll scramble another cube and do another example. Okay, so looking at this again, the easiest one might be to do the one that's pretty much straight in front of me, even though it might not be that good of a pair. What I would do here is, okay, so closing my eyes, and that was all blindfolded. Now, it may not be the most ideal pair, but the point is, it's really good, it's really advantageous to get used to this for look ahead, because, if you can do that many moves and still, see everything, it'll really help you look ahead in the long run. And this isn't, you're not really supposed to have the most efficient pair every single time. It's just to kind of give you an idea and give your mind kind of a mental note, like, okay, I know where everything is. And so that's just kind of the first tip, and especially if you're averaging about maybe 19-20 seconds and you can't find that you can one look your cross, do it in one look. You have to put one piece down and look for another one. I would practice this, as it really did help me. And then the second tip I wanted to mention is using a metronome. And a lot of people might not think about this and think, why a metronome? Well, the interesting thing is that this also, this is the same scramble, so I'll mix it up a little bit more. But this is also a tip that helps look ahead. And the reason being is because a lot of people's turning styles that I've noticed in the beginning is that they will turn really quickly, and then they will pause a lot, and they will turn really quickly again, and it just doesn't flow very well. But using a metronome, it keeps, and what you will want to do with the metronome is do one turn as each beep goes. So for example, set it to 100, which is a standard. And see how I'm doing one turn with each beep. And obviously, you can set it to be a faster one. You don't have to set it at 100. That was just what I arbitrarily chose. If I did it to something like 150, and this would be a little faster. And so that's just something that really helps look ahead, because it teaches your brain, like, okay, I need to do this many moves, and I need to keep the solve flowing. And it was kind of hard to articulate, but not to pause a lot and just work more on look ahead. And the quick turning will come in time, but it's really important to focus on look ahead in the beginning. So this is just a couple tools that I wanted to sort of elaborate on. You might not think about them initially when you're solving, but this is something that really helped me, and it was something that I was taught way back in the day, and I still think they are beneficial tips now. And so, just a couple things that I used. Use it as you will, as you wish. They helped me. They may help you. So yeah, just a different way to practice. But thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.